Top of the top. What's up? We up. Another Monday, another day. What's up, y'all? What's up? We up. Let's get into it. You see, it's starting to get very dry out here. How many of y'all saw the verses yesterday? Or when the other day, whatever. Anyway, we're going to talk about that. You're going to see it's crickets. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's loud, that's tapped in. What's up, everybody? Intro. What's up, 718? What's up, Ms. Mobetta? What's up, Shirley's? You saw Shirley's? Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot more shows. I also said something before when I said a lot of the new that's gonna be the new thing. Concerts, people gonna watch concerts from home, especially that rap stuff. Yeah, they're gonna make all the money off rap from home. So that's also when I was telling you that, as you can see, people not buying no tickets, people wasn't going to shows. So being that y'all don't go to shows, y'all gonna see all your entertainment online, then your concerts too. So they also now have monetized. So this is how it's gonna work. That was this versus was a test run because it was on a new, it was rebooted and there's new investments in it. So I according to how these studies go on this No Limit concert, that's or whatever, it's nothing but a concert film. That's all it is. It's nothing but a digital concert. Like I said, people don't go to concerts, but you will watch it from your home, right? Okay, so they understood they might get the same viewers or even more. They get more viewers by instead of a real concert. Because now they can stream that event and people are going to watch it all over the world at the same time. So they actually now will get, look at it like this. They're going to sell more tickets by streaming than actually having the concert for real. So that's also to give you a clue of this virtual world. When I said people are going to be in a virtual world, that's the whole key. Dealing with society without having to deal with them. See, you can have people, you can deal with them, but you don't got to deal with them. See what I'm saying? That's the virtual world. This is what I mean by people disappearing. Like it's something to it when I say you're going to be in the house forever. So you could be in the house, watch your concerts, order your food, and your entertainment. So your whole life, next to you get it? That's how that's where we at now. But now, I think now these companies going to slickly, it's going to be like this slickly. Also, you know about Jay-Z controlling Live Nation. This is to take away that show money. This is to control their show money too. Like I said, I'm starting to see it now. So look, no more hip-hop concerts, no more hip-hop shows. You want to see a hip-hop concert, you got to pay for it like Verzuz, see? And then you probably going to start seeing way more companies doing the same thing. Anytime y'all want to see our concert, BT, you got to pay for it and watch it online. We don't have live events. We don't do that stuff no more. Insurance, you get it? Streaming. Bingo. So that's what I got out of this. It was like a little test of a reboot. We're going to talk about that, and we just going to jump into it. Y'all know what's up. I'm just one of the mornings, y'all. You know how some mornings is different from others. So this one of the mornings, man. I've been dragging. This is dead. It looked like a funeral. Oh, man, it looks like a graveyard now. We passed the funeral part. It's like a graveyard. Black Entertainment is straight graveyard now. This shit is just depressing, man. It's depressing. Sad. Miserable. It's dry, y'all. Sad, man. I knew that from last week when it was just that basketball shit. Because, like I say, the real news is people getting locked up. So I know the real, but that's why I say these clues. Like, yo, basically what I'm telling you is the real entertainment is shit like Fox News. You know what I'm saying? What's really going on, what's really happening. That's why I say that's the real shit. The drama of when the government gonna open back up. You get see when days gonna come back. That's the drama. And I keep telling you, I ain't about no food stamps. So you're also going to see, like I said, right? You're going to see it. And this is why I tell y'all, you'll notice from what I do. I speak about stuff, but I don't antagonize. See, I'm not going to keep, you're going to see people are trying to make content off of antagonizing people on welfare. They're making content trying to torment people that get food stamps. They making mockeries of it. See that? Told you, man. You're going to see who's doing it. You're going to see. When you want to talk race, it's certain races, you're not gonna see them saying, ha ha, y'all not getting no food stamp. Ha ha, y'all ain't getting, y'all mad now. You ain't gonna see nobody doing that, but you're gonna see them doing it to their own people though. No, I'm trying to tell you, man, the real entertainment is the shit. When I just be looking at people like, man, they don't have no clue the shit they be saying and doing. They are entertainment. They are fucking joke. They are horrific. horror movie, all that shit, y'all. Let's go. We up, man. So we're gonna chop it up. We ain't gonna be too long today, but we here. What's up, Fatima? What's up, Honey Drizzle? All right, let's just jump into it for real. All right, y'all, let's go. Everything is live. Shout out to the replay game. So once again, I've been following Birdman narrative. Told y'all a couple of months ago. It's his turn too. It's his turn now. Birdman been ducking. But also a lot of people down south and Birdman fans, they don't know what's going on. They don't know Birdman career is over. They should know. They should know Cash Money career over with. And they should know it's a reason why Lil Wayne does not deal with them. Lil Wayne did not clean up his image riding skateboards, building up his pop fan base. He didn't do all that to go back to Cash Money. See, I'm going to show y'all the science every time. Lil Wayne knows about dimensions. Lil Wayne is a very wise young man. Get it? He's older now. He might have lost his marbles. If you think he did, but no, Lil Wayne is smart, y'all. He knows I didn't build my brand up this far to destroy it with y'all. And Lil Wayne, no, I'm not going to play with y'all like this back in the day. No, that was back then, Birdman. I was under your influence a long time ago. You don't run nothing. And at the end of the day, I don't need y'all money. Y'all need me. I don't need y'all. I make more money than all y'all on that stage together when I do one show. Lil Wayne knows that. He will make more money than mass. All of them on one stage. Lil Wayne make that money on his own. He knows that. I don't need this shit. And you also know I didn't put in this much work to ruin my brand. Let's look at now what y'all not getting. When I said they're not stupid, you don't think Lil Wayne saw that whole shit with Birdman on stage going to sleep? Huh? We already looked at Birdman going to sleep on stage, not going, sleep. But before that, we already I assumed that Birdman and BG was already getting high again. And BG, we just caught him sleep. You think Lil Wayne going to perform with them and they getting caught sleeping cars, sleep on stage, dope heads, or if it ain't dope heads, they fucking grandpas. So Turk also recently exposed BG, talking about he pull out paperwork on BG. Turk don't want nothing to do with it. So Birdman got on stage and called Turk a little bitch. And when Birdman was talking, I said, here he go. Birdman high on stage, y'all. Birdman on that dog food, y'all. Allegedly. He's on that dog food. For those who don't know what that means, hey, you should know. He's on that dog food. He's on that smack. Birdman be getting loaded. Yes, he do. He be getting hit. He need that 5 o'clock bag in the morning. Yes, he do. That's Birdman, y'all. This shit for real. Because, no, it's for real, y'all. You know why? Because he's older. When you 57 or 50-something, he been getting high for how long? He been rapping for how long? A lot of stuff is showing. They zestiness is starting to show, and they high behavior is starting to show. Y'all, I'm not playing with you. I'm going to show you public opinion to show you how everybody in the world is peeping it. They know, and it is what it is. And there's one person that rocked the shit now. Don't get it twisted. They said no Limit won. But I already knew it was going to happen. I knew No Limit was going to win because they got all the hits. And you know the type of songs Master P and them got. Tell you the truth, when they was making music, Master P music, their music was popping. You see what I'm saying? That Body alone. You know what I'm saying? That shit hard. Cash Money never had a song harder than Body. Never did. It's just the truth. If I'm wrong, correct me. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money had a lot of songs, but that Body, that shit had a different spirit to it. You see what I'm saying? See, Turk was online dissing them the whole time. So if you don't get that it's a joke, what else I said? I said, family, in the end, they're all going to destroy each other. You're watching the industry implode like the world trade. They are imploding. They are destroying they're going to destroy each other to their last fiber. It's not a coincidence Cash Money banged on each other. It's not a coincidence Dipset banged on each other. Cam and Jimmy. See? No. It's called self-destruction. But also, Turk separated himself from them because he know they clowns. Look, this is the truth. After Birdman and BG kept embarrassing themselves, the group is no longer, man. At this point, they're just taking money. At this point, they're just taking money. Like I said, the whole thing within this Cash Money thing to No Limit is within hip-hop. When I also told people, when you go back into a lot of that old shit, it don't hit the same like you used to, y'all. It just don't. Get it? A lot of the old meaning. That's what I mean. See, when you do a versus, and y'all got to put up all y'all old music, that's when you see what really held up. And that's why I said you're going to see at that time, some people just high. I'm not playing. I did all my homework. Go back into the 90s, early 2000s. You'll see some of that shit was straight trash. The verses prove it. Also, when I tell y'all about stuff like the real hits, always gonna rock. And that's what y'all forget. See, people try to make it about time and era. No, it's not that. A real hit song is always a real hit song. Why? Okay, I listened to a clip about it. When Master P performed about it, I got the same feeling. I got the same vibe. And I said, yeah, I know when he did that about it, that's really when he tore that shit down. I know what's up, because that song got a certain energy to it. Because that's how I first got hip to I first got hip to that shit when I saw that video and I saw how hood it was, but it was the energy of the hood and just how that shit was real. You know what I'm saying? It was just a vibe with that about it shit. My point is, I knew No Limit was gonna win. Because really, Cash Money was a bling bling pop P.DIDDY bad boy of New Orleans. That's really all they was. See what I'm saying? They was the bad boy of that shit. They wasn't the gangster. That was Master P in them. So I'm saying that's just what it was. But also we talking about music energy. But it's a reason why Master P also eat the day ass. It's a reason why No Limit won. We're gonna get to it though. Let's go. See, this is your proof. See, when I say everything is not in words, use your brain. Once a member of the group is exposing the group and destroying the group, that lets you know the group is over. It's already over. Birdman need the money. BG need the money. Juvenile need the money. You damn right. And Manny Fresh. Come on, y'all. How was they going to battle No Limit without Lil Wayne? Let's just be serious. So let's go. Turk just went in on IG Live and said Cash Money got washed up by No Limit on Verzuz. So you see it right here. He said it himself. His own group, his own label got washed up. So now can you see when I said all they're doing now, every rapper from that 30-year era is destroying their own legacy. This is why I say when I was talking about the whole retirement shit, see, this is what I was supposed to be. All right, I'm going to take you out of the cartoon world real quick. This is how it was supposed to be, right? See, being that Birdman was this big, rich executive, Cash Money was supposed to be an enterprise, meaning we supposed to be knowing about a lot. We supposed to have seen so many different Cash Money creations. Cash Money supposed to own buildings, homes. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to own a lot of stuff. Cash Money Realty. You don't got that. Now, for my people that know real estate, you know it's real estate companies that been out since for over 20 years, right? It ain't no Cash Money Real Estate. See? I'm going to show you how they were just cartoon characters. Because in the real world, they don't have nothing. Meaning, if y'all name was Cash Money, you got 30 million in 99 2000, and you have nothing to show for that. I'm talking about we supposed to be able to say, yo, like even on the Russell Simmons level, yo, Birdman, he did a lot of shit. Meaning, Birdman was supposed to be the Black Trump for real. Birdman's supposed to own the casino in New Orleans. I'm talking about like that. That's they supposed to own it. You talking about Cash Money to own a casino in New Orleans? Why not? That's how it's supposed to be. Get it? They supposed to own that shit. Him and his brother supposed to own that motherfucker. And that's how he get jobs back to the city. But my point is, you rich gang, right? No, they didn't do nothing, y'all. So now, being that they didn't do nothing outside of their world, you now get to see how their world was really a circus. But now you really seeing that circus clowns. And they got to play their role. But when they getting senile, they can't stay in character. They're fucking up. They're forgetting their lines. I heard Birdman telling that same script he told at the other show. You know, I started Cash Money when I was young, and I met BG, and I met Lil Wayne, but he don't know. He sounded like a you-know-what. And on top of that, I'm like, Birdman, you told that same story. I'm like, nah, man, that's your script. And you know it hit me? Man, that's the script he been telling since he first came in. Nah, man. Birdman's, yo, no, family, this shit is deep what you watching now. This shit is not a game. You know what we watching right now? No. You see all the rumors going around on Gucci Man, right? Because you know that's really picked up behind the scenes about how Keisha Kiyol controlled Gucci. People starting to get hit. Gucci's a gump for real. He all mad. He and now you see a Birdman. But I told y'all this year, was the revelation of the so-called thug. These are all the things I've been showing y'all within the Diddy trial. And after that, that all the men you look up to are punks, chumps, weirdos, idiots, frauds, all of that, snitches. That's why you're going to see Young Thug just got exposed. Who was Young Thug down with? Rich Gang, Birdman. No, I'm telling y'all what this is. In this rap department, I'm going to tell you what it is. No, you're watching the revelation and exposure, which is already coming to a closeout of all your heroes. When I said it's not just going to be Diddy, it's Birdman time now. It's Snoop Dogg time now. Nah, y'all. It's not just going to be Suge in jail, Diddy in jail. And no, everybody's going to get it different. Dame Dash's teeth going to fall out. He's going to be embarrassed, broke. Everybody's going to get it in their own way. It's not everybody. Everybody's going to get it in their own way. So y'all not getting it. Holler at me again. The same exact time you hear about Jay-Z catching all this hell, do you see Birdman catching hell? But now see, Birdman is self-inflicted, y'all. Birdman destroyed himself. Because y'all not getting their whole career. They be in that house. They be getting high. Man, they losing it. They done lost it. They lost it, y'all. They lost it. They did. Because even I know you got to hold yourself together when you've been through certain shit. And you just been through life. You got to do certain things to keep it going. These people, they don't know how to do that. Nah, family, this shit is mental. Now, I told you, my whole outlook on hip-hop from this point on is all mental. Not fair, not even entertainment. I don't even get entertained by this shit no more. I just look at the mental effects that hip-hop did in its past 30-year process. Yeah, Master P and them. You see the shirt off. I'm going to tell you what else is funny. Now, my people that know they hip-hop, my people that know rap, my people that know the whole No Limit movement. Y'all remember how Master P used to bounce all around on the stage? That was part of Master P's shit, the way he would bounce around in the video and all that. You can see Master P was very old. He couldn't bounce like that. You can see it. This shit was funny. I'm going to tell you what my little jokes I had. Because I know the No Limit movement, when they all was bouncing around, jumping around, and I just seen a bunch of old heads, man. They were like hopping and shit. That shit was funny as hell. They was trying to keep the No Limit energy. They had it a little bit, but I see they couldn't really bounce like that. I swear to God, that shit was funny as hell. I tell you, I look at shit different. And I see Master P was bouncing, but he wasn't jumping too high, y'all. He couldn't. Y'all. I swear to God, that shit funny. So I'm like, man, I be looking at that shit that y'all don't even be looking at, man. No, but I'm gonna get them their clout because, hey, man, I told you we in the era also now of rapping grandpas. So if Master P can get on that motherfucking tear down and he's still Master P, I'm gonna give Master P his clout straight up. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is Master P is a grandfather. So like I say, man, the only thing that makes it all messed up, it's not about we got rapping grandfathers. It's just that we don't got no more rapping nephews. Where the hell are rapping nephews at? Where the young people? You know what I'm saying? Where the rapping sons? What else you got proof of? You got proof that these rappers didn't even pass their energy through their kids. You get it? You didn't see a rapper that had a kid and their child became a better rapper than them. You get it? Yo, Jay-Z's son, Romeo. Romeo couldn't even beat his dad at rapping. See what I'm saying? So you looking at how, nah, man, what happened with hip-hop rap, this part of y'all, all y'all proof. When 2000 came in to now, it been over. But after 2000, once it was about the money and anybody could rap, you're going to see it was never about the lyrics or the rap no more, which is your proof. Rap never got better. Once the lyrical competition and certain things stopped, that was it. So my point is, you'll see it through the bloodline now. When they got kids, they can, look at King Combs. He can't rap. See that? Look, y'all not getting it. Look at how Lil Quincy, he Albie Shaw's son. He can't sing. You see what I'm saying? You see generational gaps and no talent. When you not looking at that. You see what I'm saying? Albie Shaw's son can't sing. Master P's son can't rap. No, you're watching what happened. What happened is they didn't produce talent, and also they from a generation where they want their kids to outshine them. But guess who took time to get some of that shine? Snoop Dogg. Yeah, y'all. Snoop Dogg said, I'm telling y'all, history is playing out. How Snoop Dogg left Death Row, went to No Limit. Snoop Dogg just bought Death Row. Death Row ain't doing too much right now, but he went to No Limit to get some of that shine, you feel me? There you go. Same time Warren G talking. Yo, family, let's be honest. For real, y'all. I'm not trying to be the smartest man. I'm not no hater. According to Shannon Sharpe, how is Shannon Sharpe getting 100,000 plus views with Warren G? Shannon Sharpe, he trying to make it like everybody want to see him and Warren G talk. How is that even possible? Get it? How? Shannon, let me find out you're using a lot of fake views, bro, because you don't want us to know you're really a loser out here, bro. Shannon wants me to think when he sits down with Warren G, that shit just get a lot of views in a day, 100,000, 200,000. You believe that shit? Whatever, man. No. How the hell two losers doing podcasts and is getting a lot of views? Nah, man. I'll say you need to stop that shit. Let's go. BIRDMAN, funniest Negroes alive when they mad. See? When Negroes mad, they funny. So BIRDMAN said, F you, Turk. So they were dissing each other. He's dissing them. I'm not going. They trash. Man, they got destroyed. Meanwhile, he on stage saying, F Turk, you little bitch. We'll see you later. That's what he said. I mean, Turk started all this ish from Drunk Champs. Turk started all of this from Drunk Champs. Y'all know what's up on this channel. What's up, Shice Black? What's up, Gemini? What's up, everybody in the chat? Now, let's be real, y'all. Who the first one called them Drunk Champs? Didn't I tell you it's really Drunk Champs? I told you, man. I said that shit really Drunk Champs. It's for people that get drunk. What did the person say? I told you it's not me. I said it's a lot of people. We all know the same shit. But trust me, man. I told you it's people working 24/7 on their ass. Let's go. They ain't getting no pass. I mean, Turk started all this ish from Drunk Champs. No, they imploding, y'all. They destroying each other. See that? Snoop Dogg went to get that shine, y'all. But around here, you already know what's up. Wherever those rappers go. What's up, guys? Anyway, you see Snoop had to get that shine, right? Snoop tired of being trolled online about all that Tupac shit. Snoop can't take it. He going back to No Limit. He don't want, I think he about to sell Death Row. Yeah, he about to sell it. He don't want nothing. He don't want no ties to that Death Row shit no more, I think. Yeah, he going back to No Limit. If they were smart, they need to drop some music. Guess who really got all the clout off this whole shit? If you saw it, holler me in the chat. You should know. Nah, if somebody got the real clout off this whole shit. This was for those who love it, it was a nice sausage event. It was the Grandpa sausage barbecue. So, you see Snoop Dogg soaking up that shine? Now, look at Snoop Dogg. Now, I get to show y'all clear as day because you're going to see it clear as day. Now, you're going to see how No Limit was ready. It was the East Coast, West Coast beef. It was the South watching the East and the West destroy each other. Because when he told you the South got something to say, Andre, you just didn't know Master P was coming. But some of them knew that. I was already working with him. A lot of people was. A lot of people already knew about Master P. He was coming. So, you're going to see one thing. They stole Death Row whole shit. Stole Death Row whole shit. See that? Even look at the No Limit chain. How it look like a fake ass Death Row chain now. You see it? This is why everybody bought that No Limit shit. I'm showing you how Master P knew about branding. All that. Mind games. Turned into Death Row. Brought in Snoop. We turned into Death Row now. miax got it looking like Lady of Rage. See that? Got Silk the Shocker looking like Daz in the back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, y'all, I'm telling you, man, Master P is a genius. But you gonna see it now. They stole the whole Death Row shit, didn't he? Just know. That's what happened. I'm telling you, they are smart. East Coast, y'all lost y'all fans. Biggie dead. Bad Boy on ice. Death Row, y'all lost y'all. Y'all hot. We even got y'all artists. We the new Death Row and Bad Boy. And then you're gonna see they took off. No, what happened? Let me correct myself. Excuse me. No Limit became the new Death Row, and Cash Money became the new Bad Boy. of the South. And that's what happened. The jiggy guys and the tough guys. Then they started what? Beefing. The down south version of what? East Coast, West Coast beef. That's all it was. But it was marketing. They knew this gonna get us all the old Tupac Death Row fans. And how Master P started rapping. Holler if you hear me too. He started rapping like Tupac. See what I'm saying? I'll tell you, man. God, come, one to heaven, got a ghetto. He was rapping like Pac the whole time, y'all. Whole time. Well said, Master P is a genius, but he's a clone, guys. You see it. He stole the whole, he's a smart man. He stole all that shit. I'm going to take this New Orleans shit. I'm going to be the one to run with the New Orleans slang, the whole New Orleans drip. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to also tap into that Bay. I'm going to tap into that Cali swag. And I'm going to be tapped in with the East Coast. So I'm saying, and that's what he did. So, nah, man, he going, and then you're going to see Master P knew the game. Look, man, I'm going to sell this shit quick. I'm getting paid off this shit. Before they even wake up, man, I'm going to be finished with this shit. And that's what happened. No, he stole Death Row, man. The whole shit. So look at it like this. The money Death Row was supposed to make after Tupac died and all that, Master P got the rest. He got that money. He got the money Death Row was supposed to get. See? They were supposed to get. This also when I learned through years, you're going to see. The South always knew that shit. We ain't beefing with each other like that. No, we not East Coast, West Coast. South, we're going to be cool. We're going to work together. But if we got friction, we're not going to destroy each other's career like the East Coast, and we ain't going to do that. And the South always knew that. They learned. Now we just going to get this money. So you're going to also see the South, when it came to working with each other, you're going to see the South work with each other the hardest out of everybody, out of the whole game. Because that was their way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, New York, y'all beef about the crown. LA, y'all want to be the toughest. In the South, we're going to outwork y'all. We're going to outwork y'all. We're going to outwork y'all. See, remember y'all ain't want to sign us? Remember y'all was throwing our mixtapes in the trash? Remember that? Yeah, it was revenge. I know what all this shit was about when it happened. Because around this time, that's when I was around the game and shit. And the executive was already talking about they were talking about how the markets were changing. Where the markets were going to be based on where you're from and where your fans at. Because a lot of those people from the South was coming to New York, but they couldn't get no deal. But what the labels recognized is, yo, these guys are selling. They're selling out their trunks. They're selling these fucking units. Now, the rappers might think they can't rap like that. The rappers might not think they can't rap, but the labels like, hell, these motherfuckers selling them. They're selling them shit out the trunk because they always knew the South by the most hip-hop. So they was like, nah, that's why they started working them deals. Okay, look, being that you already sell your own shit, we just want to get a cut off that. Master P, you keep your certain percent, we get ours. You do all the work like you've been doing, just give us our cut. And that's what it was. It was, the industry said it's time to get paid off the South. It's time to get paid. And Master P, boom, boom, boom. See, meanwhile, East Coast, West Coast on ice, they still mourning Tupac, they still mourning Biggie, they still caught up in that shit. By the time they looked up in 2000, they was already losing. That's why Cash Money got that money pop. Because they were, yeah. And no, that's the difference, y'all. And this is what I'm trying to show you. See all that? Kid in the candy store. When I tell y'all rappers are programming, look at all them albums. And then look at all the rappers' albums you listen to. And then think about how many books you read since you've been living on this earth. See the difference? This is what I was trying to show y'all, how it's a programming when you're growing up. You become so attached to that shit as a kid. I remember that one. I remember that. And that shit is all in you. And you love it. See? Look at that shit as comic books now. See all the comic books? Each album's a comic book. It's a story. It's not supposed. See, hip-hop was never supposed to be taken real. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They just all characters. Like, look at it all like comic books. Makes sense now, don't it? Reason why I'm saying that, hip-hop is designed, when you stay in it too long, you're going to be a big-ass kid, you're going to be a goofy, and you're going to be a clown. Because it's nothing but entertainment, y'all. See Snoop Dogg? Every time you see Snoop Dogg, 9 times out of 10, he's going to be clowning, right? All right, let's go. Master P really had people out here collecting No Limit albums like they were Pokemon cards with the colored case design. See, when I told you the concept, big-ass kids, that's where they all come from, Pokemon cards. We were collecting albums like a kid collect cards. See, I had stopped collecting football cards. I stopped collecting basketball cards, but I started collecting albums. I got an album collection. I got CD collection, DVD collection. See what I'm saying? These are the things we do in our life that you know that you're not looking at. People not looking at all that money. You say you bought the whole collection. Look at all that money you spent on just look at all the money you spent with Master P alone. And so when I said, remember when hip hop had shit coming out back to back to back to back to back, and all this shit coming out, look how much money. So look, okay, now let's say it's 1 million No Limit fans. Look at all the money No Limit spent. So when we talk about these things, y'all want to know where y'all money went at? When you talk about, okay, when y'all talk about y'all communities fucked up, look at it as, what if somebody was taking up donations for y'all and putting it in an account? We're just going to take $10 from everybody in the community, like an album sale, and we're going to put this money up. It would have added up to billions, or definitely millions. Because if you had 1 million fans and they bought all these albums, when I know they at one point CDs got greedy, they were charging $20 a CD, $17.99. Bingo. All right, so this is why everybody wanted in on it. That's why these labels after 2000 said we got to get this money, and they understood, y'all. Because what happened is the East Coast, West Coast built up a supermarket. They built up a supermarket, but it wasn't nobody around like that. So that's also how hip hop is supposed to be. It was supposed to always be like that. That's what y'all don't get. When I tell people shit like hip hop was never based on who you like and who you don't like. It was always based on what music you like and what music you don't like. Why? Hip hop was supposed to be a culture, right? Which means in order for the culture to carry on, somebody got to keep it going. So you're going to see no women around no more. But what you forget, sometimes the men lyrics will get whacked. Sometimes the men was on downtime, men dropping no album, and sometimes the woman had to hold it down. That's when you got MC Light. You get it? Or you got, you know what I'm saying? We go on. Foxy, whatever, Nicky. We just say it's everybody got a role in this shit. Hey, the gangster rap done got quiet. Now it's time for the conscious rappers to have their time. It always been like that, because that's how music's supposed to go. It's supposed to be different genres. Okay, you don't rock with that music, but I don't fuck with it. Okay, that's how music's supposed to go. So when New York music would slow down, I would listen to California shit. That's how I got hit to certain shit. People in my neighborhood had records. We had music. CD, we had, in my neighborhood, we was hip-hop people, so we always put each other on a new shit. Check this out. So when I got put on by NWA, when I'm like 12, my homeboy that was a DJ, him and his bro collect records, they gave me the fucking record to copy that shit. Yo, check this out right here. NWA record. Easy Does It. Took it to the crib, recorded that shit. That's what we did. When I first got hit the Ghetto Boys, so I'm saying it was time where music on the East Coast got whacked. Yo, I need some new hip hop, man. Tell you like a drug. I need some new shit. Yo, check out this Ghetto Boys. Oh man, this shit go hard. That's how hip hop's supposed to be. Not, oh man, they from the song like them. No, I'm listening to see how that music shit, how that shit hit. If I like a song on there, all it takes for me is to like one song. If I like that one song, I rock with this shit. Yeah, I rock with them. They all right. That's how I was as hip hop. So I'm saying, because I understood what it's about. Hip hop was never about hating on shit, y'all. All these things started after 2000 on this hate, beef, war shit. No, music is music, dummy. Hip hop is hip hop. So it's supposed to be either you like it or you don't. That's why a CD, you skip to the song you like. You don't like it, you don't buy it. Find something else. Don't focus on what you don't like. Find something you like. That's how the music's supposed to be, dummies. So hip hop died for a lot of reasons. But this is what I'm showing you. I'm summing it all up. The truth is, when hip hop was at a standstill, Master P kept it going. How else he kept it going? He fed the industry. So hip hop didn't die because Master P kept. This made the industry respect hip hop. See what I'm saying? It's certain things that happen, y'all. Hip hop would have died a long time ago. That shit would have died after East Coast, West Coast beef. Keep telling y'all, man. When I said you back in the old era, that shit had died before the 2000s. That shit was rest in peace. Death Row and Bad Boy. Special delivery. You know that didn't hit the same. Stop it. Special delivery. Get this money. Then I'm gonna take this money. That Bad Boy shit was corny as fuck. That's why Diddy knows corny. He started making a band. Stop it. Master P and them held that shit down. Making crack like this, saying stuff like that. Let's go. So, back to the concert. That's why I say it was a grandpa concert. Now, this is what I be trying to tell people. No disrespect. It ain't got to do with gray beards and gray hair, but I was trying to tell y'all. I have seniors in my family, 70, and they don't wear gray beards like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, they don't dye their hair neither, but they don't be looking like that. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Y'all looking like old goats now. No disrespect. Black Samurai, no disrespect, but it's the truth, guys. All right? So, Master P made 120 million in sales before the internet. Exactly. So, let's go. All right, so now you see, really, Master P was independent and Birdman was industry for real, because Master P was winning independent and Birdman was the one sent to take him out, meaning take the New Orleans money, shadow Master P and take all their money, which started the competition. See, that's how it always went. Okay, this how it worked. You Master P, or you this independent black man, we're gonna create our own Master P now, but he gonna work for us. His name Birdman, baby. Yeah, we created our own Master P. He worked for us. See that? And you're gonna see Cash Money overshadowed No Limit. But you still never really figured out how it happened. One of the things happened was what? C Murder went to prison. That's what slowed down No Limit. Because y'all know ever since C Murder went to prison, that shit was a black cloud. So, let's go. Cash Money. Look, No Limit destroyed Cash Money. That's the word on the street. And even Lil Wayne couldn't have saved them. MVP, miax. Honorable mention, Juvenile. Carried like he had Big Brenda on his back. So they tell you, for Cash Money, Juvenile had to hold that whole shit down. It wasn't over at start with this song. He said it was over at the start with this song. And you know, you're talking about it, period. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I know what's up. Because guess what? To me, in my opinion, miax always rap her ass off to me. Sorry. That's just, to tell you the truth, out the whole No Limit, she always been my favorite. When it comes to rapping, that's miax, period. That Mama Mia, right? All right. You're going to see that fake ass Death Row chain, though, Master P made, No Limit. But the truth is, y'all, miax is the one that tore that shit down, y'all. That's the facts. Oh, you don't believe that? Let me show you proof. miax trending damn near 500,000 posts. Look at Birdman, 11,000. Because miax, out of all of them, is the real rapper. And that's all it is. Yup. She the real rapper, y'all. And you know she got that voice. But she spit them bars and them lyrics. She spit a flow. So, she the one that tore it down. Other than that, it was a sausage party. Because you know goddamn well Master P don't rap like that. And you know goddamn well Birdman don't rap like that. But it would have been hot to see Lil Wayne and miax spitting. That would have been hot. You know what I'm saying? But that's where we at. So, y'all got it, right? She the one that tore that shit down. So, it's a reason, y'all. Just like on them No Limit classics, she was tearing it down. And then you got to remember, like I say, I know a song they tore it down. I know they did Bout It. And miax rap on that shit. Like I said, when I first saw that video with Master P in the hood and her spitting, I said, that shit hard. That shit hard. And it's the truth. And when I heard it again today, that shit hit the same, y'all. Because a real hit song, a real good song is timeless. All that fake shit, it perishes. That's why I challenge all y'all. Go back and listen to a lot of old shit. You're going to see only certain songs made it. Certain songs. Nah, y'all, you're going to see. You know what I'm really telling you? You're going to see all that Cash Money shit was trash. You can't perform bling, bling. Every time I come around, y'all say that bling, bling. It's not back then. And that was little kid shit. That wasn't no girl, you so sad? And nobody was walking around the street saying bling, bling. But they was walking around the street saying, I'm about it. You about it? Let's go. That's what it was. So, as time go on, you can't be in a versus battle saying, girl, you look good. Want your back that ass up. It ain't going to work. So, like I say, man, these, I'm going to tell you the truth. These are money grabs. But the most important thing of this, don't get into, I'm going to show y'all what it's all about. This is a big industry thing. When you got all these old rappers, but they got catalogs that's getting dust. This is the rebooting and rebranding of all hip-hop brands. So what's going to happen? They're going to start streaming again. Get it? Some of the merch start moving. There's no need to have all these antiques on the shelf. Let them perform, which is money. So I told you, now it's a circus. It's a show. So it's okay. Because being that miax got her shine, she's rebranded. People that didn't know, they go listen to it. She can go drop some more shit. My point is, it's a purpose for it all. Yeah. So I want you to see. See, complex behind it now. There's other things behind it now. See that? So my assumption is this versus you just watched or just heard about is a test run. This is my opinion. This is definitely a fact for old heads, older hip hop people. All y'all concerts will forever be online now. Now, also, it might be like that for everybody. But when I told you, when I said they ain't selling no more tickets, no more arenas, you will forever see the rest of your celebrities perform online. You guys are going to go to virtual concerts. Remember, shooting up parking lots, robbing, stealing, fighting at concerts, no more of that. You will forever watch concerts in your living room. Forever. That's what this is about, hip-hop heads. That's what it's about. But remember, Verzuz started on Instagram for free. But since y'all kept watching Grandpa and them, they got smart. We can get paid on Grandpa and them. They love Grandpa and them. They love all their old stars. So they said, yo, let's make this money. Well, you ain't getting. Back in the day, y'all was talking about the old people. This was nothing but the OJ's verse, Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's all it was. OJ's verse, Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. Meaning, your generation, this is your generation now. You guys are the old heads now. That's all it is. Embrace it. It's okay. See? Some people get older with grace, and some people just old. That's it. Some people become vintage, antique, and some people just become thrift store old. I didn't put it in the title. Diddy has a assumed prison release date. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I'm getting away from that Diddy shit. That's gone, man. It's bad. That's dark cloud shit, man. Dark cloud, man. That's right. They all that shit over with, man. Who cares about nothing they got going on? Who cares about none of that shit? Their era's over, it's finished. Nothing else coming out of it. Like I say, it's done with. So, Diddy's prison release date revealed thanks to federal records. So, this ain't nothing but tormenting. So, I want y'all to see this. Diddy family is out here waiting on him. His family out here doing what they do. The whole concept of Diddy locked up means nobody is getting no more money. Whatever they have now, that's the last of it. A lot of them going to sink. A lot of them are going to go into foreclosure. I gave y'all the clues. If a rich billionaire in New York City, his billionaire property is in foreclosure. If I showed y'all all the people going broke, if I just showed you Bill Cosby was in foreclosure, what you think gonna happen to everybody, y'all? It's gonna happen. Why? Bill Cosby stopped making money, right? There's no such thing as you ain't making enough money no more. When you got a certain lifestyle, no, everybody's gonna crumble. For one, a guaranteed fact, they're gonna reduce their living habits. They're gonna take on jobs. Now you see why they podcasters? They're gonna do other shit. They gotta work. When I said for them, podcasting is working. They need the money. They're gonna talk a lot of shit. They need the money. No, I don't care who you are. If I retired 10 years ago, guess what? The economy done tripled since then. My retirement money then, what I thought I was going to get, it ain't going to get me through now. But I already know that. See, I'm smart enough to know when I retire, that money ain't going to be enough to survive. I know that now. It don't take much to know that. So, people talk a lot. But this era, they're all going to go broke unless they live a normal life as a civilian. But a normal life as a civilian like you and me, for them, that's called broke. See, they can be in a Honda. They can be in a 2025 Honda paid for. But in their world, they're considered broke. Get it? If they're in a 2-bedroom apartment, that shit can have $50,000 worth of furniture. In their world, they're considered broke. Do you get it? All right. They all going to be broke. One way or another. You know how I set up for them in their world? If they don't own no businesses, they're going to be broke. See, Snoop Dogg ain't going to be broke. He owns shit. Master P owns stuff. He ain't never going to be super broke. Get it? Get it? Now, I told you the signs. If you see Master P being a podcaster, then his ass broke or he going broke. It's that simple. I'm saying it's that simple. When I don't care if they got to do podcasting just to pay their goddamn taxes. They gonna work for something. I don't care. They can front all they want. What they still saying? If this man was alive, the No Limit Cash Money versus would be over. Still talking about dead people, Soldier Slim. Let's go, man. When y'all gonna stop praising all these dead people, man? You treat people in real life like trash, but you praise dead people. Now check it out. Oh, let's look at Diddy release date. My bad. That's how much he had nobody. That's how much I forgot about them. The release date. This would be on May 8th of 2028. If everything continues on its current path, it is alleged Diddy will be home by May 8th of 2028. You see how fast time flying, right? That is basically only 2 years. That's how I look at time. That's really only 2 years and a half. Let's get it so you see it right here, right? So now look at it like until May 8th, 2028, all of his friends, all his affiliates, his family will have to take care of themselves while he has to get through his prison bid. Another thing you're not looking at, nobody has no clue how much the world will be changed by 2028. The world is changing every day. When I said the end of an era, you know what that means? When he comes home, it doesn't matter because his era is dead. And he will not be able to adapt to the new world. He's going to come home like Big Meech or Gump. Diddy's going to come home probably fat on meds with gray hair and a gray beard. Yeah. Time is going to be so fast. Y'all didn't get that. When I told you before, getting locked up now, all this setback shit means something different. A year now is damn near equivalent to 5 years. Meaning, some people are getting so much shit done in 1 year, and some people are so far ahead of you, you so behind, you like 5 years late. I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all don't understand the new concept of this world. This new concept is based on time. And I don't need nobody to tell me shit when I said what? DeionSanders will be fired. Deion Sanders got blowed out the other day, y'all. I think it was 53-7, some shit. I just know one point I looked at the TV, it was 40-0. 40-0. Blowed out. He's going to get fired. Now, my people that know about sports, you know about that guy named Kelly that just got fired. He's a respected coach. Respected coaches getting fired, and I know what's up. They only made certain hires during the pandemic. I keep telling y'all this shit. The owners got slick with write-offs. Deion Sanders going to get fired, y'all. He got blowed out. They're losing. Now, watch what I tell you. I'm going to show you why he's getting fired for a lot of reasons. And I'm going to tell you again, it's a reason why his son on that bench. Did his son play yet? Okay, then. Deion Sanders' assistant under fire over pregame behavior. Being that they got their ass whipped, one of Deion Sanders' coaches that he handpicked, one of his coaches, he got mad and was kicking shit. Kicking shit mad. Making them look like sore losers and big-ass kids because they got blowed out. And the coach that was mad was supposed to be a defensive player in the NFL. He was supposed to be so great of a defensive player. He's a defensive coach, but they can't stop nobody. They got blowed out. Because I kept telling you, now I get to prove to you a lot. When I said they were dealing with a black monopoly, they weren't hiring people qualified. They were hiring people because they black. See, everything white people was accused of, they just accused their white friends. You know, it's a brotherhood, the country club. They only hire their own. Well, guess what, black people? You got positions. You started doing the same thing. But you didn't know that's also classified as a racist. Why? He only hires black people. If you're white, you don't have a chance. If you're Asian, you have a chance. Told you they're racist. They just don't know they're racist. When you just pick your own, you're racist. When you just talk this about that one, but not the other one, you're racist. So being that Deion Sanders only picks his own, now let me show you why they always fail. All of them always fail because of this shit. Why you think you always go to prison? You even got your lawyer because of race. See that? This is his defensive coach that was kicking shit. Mr. Warren Sapp. But I know Warren Sapp history very well. He got fired for the NFL Network. Who else worked there? Both of them. They were co-workers. Before Deion Sanders became Coach Prime, he worked on the NFL Network with a bald head, looking like an old church member. That's the truth. Warren Sapp didn't have no job. Guess who gave him a job? Mr. Deion Sanders gave him a job. I got a job for you, bro. Come on. Brotherhood. But now, Warren Sapp is making it bad for Deion, because it's being looked at, this big beast named Warren Sapp is acting like an animal in front of these college kids. Why is he kicking stuff, acting like that? A savage. Bingo. Deion Sanders' assistants under fire. He's under fire over pregame behavior. Over a lot of shit. Check it out. Now let's take a real look at Deion's staff, and to show you how sometimes the black card will go to your default every time. Now let me show you something. Instead of hiring somebody qualified, he hires Warren Sapp to be around the college students. But Warren Sapp is not a role model. Not at all. He also starred on an episode of First 48. See that? When I said it's nobody in black entertainment that's not dirty, they're all dirty. They're all disgraced. He was kicked off TV. He was disgraced. Deion gave him a job. He looked out for the brothers. See that? Now his brother is embarrassing him. Didn't I tell you they all going down together? I just gave y'all a clue. Don't believe me when I said Deion gonna be fired. Don't believe it when I said over his record. You see Warren Sapp? This is gonna be a nice reason why Deion gets fired. I told y'all, the way you guys are ran. See, we give you the shine. You love cameras. You're gonna put on in front for your friends. You're gonna put on your fronts. Meanwhile, we always give you guys enough rope to hang yourself. We like to play a game called make believe you have power. We let you guys think you have power in our organizations, in our businesses. We give you the keys to the car. We give you the keys to the whole building. But we just sit back and wait. We set the timer, and we know it's a matter of time where they're going to mess it all up for themselves, and they're going to destroy themselves. Why? They have not mastered the art of judgment. They have not mastered the art of moral compass. They don't understand measurements. They don't understand futuristic blueprints. They never see the big picture, and they also never know when to stop. So instead of hiring people qualified, they hire their friends. They do this in every fucking thing. Hey, that's why the rap game is dead. They just hire their friends. Everything they do is corny now, because they just hire their friends. You know how they hire their friends? Let me show you how they hire their friends. When they do interviews, they hire their friends. Everything they do is they fucking friends. That's why they're corny. No diversity. Not as well smart. If I had a business, may the smartest people win. My business gonna have. I don't want to be racist, but I'm gonna have all races. Get it? I'll make sure I got me some smart Asian people. Boy, some computer nerds from India. That's right. Some nice white people. Yeah, I'm gonna do y'all blacks. I'm gonna trick the fuck out y'all. Y'all gonna think y'all stopping it. Y'all shopping in a high level white store. Nope, that shit mine the whole time. Haha, trick your ass. All races. That's right. See that? He gonna hire his black people. Y'all didn't know that's racist. When Colorado give you that money and they see you handpicking all your friends, but your friends are criminals, Deion. See Warren Sapp? The prison program is for real. See that? All your role models are prisoners. See that? All in your face. Now, if you was a smart man, Warren Sapp got in all this trouble before he's brought to Colorado. Now, let's use your brain, y'all. You don't got to be the smartest. Would you have put Warren Sapp onto that job? Now, look at it like Deion got the job, and he's looking out for his friend, making sure his friend get this money. I'll make sure you get this money too, bro. I got you. You're going to eat, bro. But was it smart? Was it smart? I'm just asking y'all, and not, he been locked up multiple times. This one different time. This another time. You see him looking like a clown? You see his shirt like a clown wig, right? Getting locked up right there. All these different times he locked up. See his haircut? The reason why he got fired from the NFL Network, y'all, he got caught tricking with a prostitute. The reason why, man, I'm just telling you, man, you're going to see it, right? All right, then. Was this smart to put him on? Was this smart to bring him on the staff? So when I said Deion Sanders going to get fired, I'm giving you the clues why. Warren Sapp is on his goddamn staff, and on top of that, he's the defensive coach, and they getting blown out. So what that mean? He ain't doing his job now, is he? He's not as good as it. So Deion, why the fuck did you bring him here? You mean to tell me you brought Warren Sapp to coach these children? He's a defensive coach, but we getting blown out. So that means he's not teaching. Why the fuck is he here? You see it? Meanwhile, I'm the goddamn president of the staff. I know goddamn well who Warren Sapp is, and you hired him, Dion. You're responsible for him, Dion. It's on your face. Meanwhile, Dion, this was also your friend, Dion. You went on his platform how many times? Now, it was good when Shannon was good. See, Dion, it's okay. See, what you didn't know, Dion, what you do know, the school of Colorado was in the trash, period, football-wise. Dion, you were only used to put all eyes back on Colorado. Because a lot of your fans, a lot of those blacks, they start watching college football like that. A lot of them even play football. They just walk around in Crocs and they skinny as hell. So, Dion, we needed y'all to start watching these games. And we needed to rebuild Colorado. Because we got to play UCLA, them real respected teams. Dion, get Colorado popping for us. Get it tuned in. And you're going to see it was all about Dion turning that shit into a hip-hop concert. I told you, his recipe was Travis Hunter. You see life without Travis Hunter? All right, then. Meanwhile, they let you promote their brand on ShannonSharpe platform because it was good before. But you're not looking at now, Dion. Colorado looking at you like all your friends are criminals, bro. One of your friends just paid a 20-year-old woman for how much money? No, your friends are weird, Dion. Your leg ain't going to save you. No, you're not looking at it. I told y'all, it's a pattern with y'all. I gave a whole breakdown yesterday. They always going to stick together. But they didn't know them sticking together always going to be their downfall. I'm going to tell y'all again today, to be successful in this world, you got to be independent. So you see his friends? What they say, birds of a feather, right? I'm saying it like that because don't think the check writers don't know all this. I told you they sit back and watch. They give you the money, Dion, and then they sit and watch how you handle yourself. Ever since you got the money, this is what you've been doing. You've been keeping it real with the blacks, right? You was cool with another black, but he stopped fucking with you, and he the one that said your kids were trash. Antonio Brown. Now, Florida. Do you see our prison program? What's up, Sister T? Florida. You always going to see everybody, your heroes, go to prison or they drug heads. In Florida, what they do, a lot of drugs, and they go to prison. See our program? No, I told y'all the program is for real. See the program? Prison. Prison. They all from the same place. Huh? Let's go. Prison. Kodak Black. See the generation? They all from the same place. See the program? Some places you always go to prison. It's always. See that? It's a program, guys. So when you got Warren Sapp on your team, he one of them. Not a good look, bro. Told you, man. Prison program is for real. This is how it's all set up for y'all generation. You're either going to prison, you going in the ground, or you're going to turn into exactly what Warren Sapp is. You see his shirt? You're going to be in the closet Jomo thug. One of the three. You're going to be one of the three. Huh? You're going to love prison so much, you're going to like it. You're going to love everything. You're going to love the P-Now system, and you're going to love you know what. That's y'all. All right? Told you, Florida. See all your heroes? Is this a coincidence? All people from Florida. Michael Irvin being lawsuits. Michael Irvin, what's Michael Irvin known for? He was on the Dallas Cowboys doing coke. Florida, you see our narrative, right? But now I told you the end of an era. When you put the 30 years together, you will now see all the dirt within 30 years. When I said everybody fucking dirty. All right? Birdman, dirty. You getting it? Warren Sapp was a star. He dirty. He was hanging around the rappers. That's why I say he was around rapping videos, training them. Trick Daddy, yeah, he was around. So my point is, it's all of them, y'all. Now you see it went through the generations. When you from Florida, you're going to go to prison. NFL, it don't matter. So, meanwhile, Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce dragging LeBron. Now, this is what I noticed. You notice how they had beef in basketball? Now they bringing it to the podcast. But I'm also going to tell you, Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce looking like a bunch of snitches now, y'all. And Kevin Garnett, I'm going to be real, Kevin Garnett looking like a goat. You need to knock off all that fake tough guy shit, bro, because you're not tough like that, Garnett. See, let me show y'all another industry trick they do, like Garnett and them. See, let me show y'all in y'all world. When people curse a lot, you think they tough. See, if I keep saying, man, that MF, man, oh, man, that bit. In y'all world, cursing means acting tough. So all a person got to do is sit on camera and do a lot of cursing, and you think they tough. See how y'all well work? Because I can say MF a lot. Man, what's what I'm trying to show you? I'm going to show you how entertainers like Kevin Garnett try to go hard cursing on purpose for no reason. I listen every time I listen to Kevin Garnett, I be thinking that, yo, why bro always be cursing like that? But I've been got it. No, he curses like that to prove to me how tough he is. Because his image in role in NBA is how real he is. Y'all think keeping it real is how y'all talk. Yo, he keep it real, yo. Nah, man. Now, y'all look like a bunch of fucking gossipers. Goat, man. What's one of the characteristics of a goat? Went through it yesterday. The main characteristic of a goat, they fucking talk all day. They fucking make noise all day. All right? They be in fucking barns and houses and they talk all day. You have the spirit of goats. All right? See Kodak Black? All right then. A fucking goat. You see his horns? A goat. You see his beard? A goat. Goatee. That's who y'all are now. Dwayne Wade should be arrested. Dwayne Wade should be arrested. He made his daughter, his son is missing, y'all. His son is missing. We don't know where his son is at. Told y'all it's ways to make people disappear. You was somebody else, but you got turned into a goat. Who you was disappeared. Dwayne Wade did have a son, but his son disappeared. He just got a daughter now. I don't know where his son at. Voila, magic. Make a whole person disappear. Dwayne Wade should be arrested, y'all. Everything you heard about Hollywood, you heard about Japan, all this shit you heard, right in your face, Dwayne Wade, son. You know for a fact he wasn't born like that. They told the world this young man was a teenager, 12, and decided who he was. This is who I am now. I want to go all in. I want to change money. I want to do it all. You believe that shit? No. But I'm always going to put it on Gabrielle Union. I believe it was her. Know why? Somehow he got taken from his mother. Somehow. And after that, somehow his whole life just changed. They're going to burn in hell for what they did, y'all. But when I understood a lot of people couldn't talk about Dwayne Wade like that, years ago, I've been understood it's Dwayne Wade is a lot of people. The thing I love about the internet, what I told y'all that's being proven now, analytical studies has been a data track for online forever. We just didn't know it. It's always been this thing called analytical data. The analytical data of observation is called views. When I understood that people pick and choose their content and what they like and what they don't like and what they involve in 100%, what they involve in 50%, whatever. I understood that. This was an exposure of a study when I've been watching this behavior. When I see them going on certain people, but they don't go in on other people. You never seen nobody going on Dwayne Wade now, did you? You saw people going on a lot of people, right? You never saw nobody chastise or say anything about Dwayne Wade, what happened. Meaning, Magic Johnson, EJ was grown. You never saw this in your life, but you saw everybody be silent about it, right? Okay, I'm the one telling you, Dwayne Wade ass should have went to prison. According to the script, he's supposed to be 18, but I don't believe nothing they say now. No, that's Dwayne Wade Jr. So, let's go. Steps out in style at Glad event in New York. Dwayne Wade's daughter is all grown up. No, what am I showing you about? If you don't get nothing clear about this whole thing, the whole concept of Dwayne Wade's son is child exploitation. Period. He gave his child to the world. That child didn't have a choice. That child's going to be weird. Why? No childhood. He had this youngster focusing on everything else but being young. Focus on being a model, being on an Instagram post, being at events. Oh, y'all, let's go. No, y'all. This where we at. So, was this created? Was it made? Was it born? Was it taught? Or did he wait? Was he born and got older, got in high school, senior year, got into puberty and understood what he likes? Did he go through that? Or was it taught to him in his household? Huh? Being that y'all know the program now, right? Being that y'all know the programs that are taught in the house, right? Goat man. Being that you know the story of how people are raised in a home, right? Where did this happen at? Did this happen in the home or outside? Did he become this from being in the street or in his own home? Bingo. Behavior is taught at home, not just outside. Sometimes you come outside, you already. So I'm just showing y'all. Dwyane Wade should be arrested. Some keep telling me, man, they did something to him, man, from young. Some keep telling me, man, they was fondling him some kind of way, get him to like stuff, tickling him. I feel like they were tickling him in certain places that they shouldn't have done. All right, spotted Zion in New York City a few weeks ago. See, they got him down with organizations, y'all. Look, young star, call him a young star, look confident, stylish, meaning child exploitation for the what? Money. Made him be a modeler, meaning a modeler, a model. You know what happened to models? You know what happened to models. Not only did it, see what I'm trying to tell you. It's not like Dwyane Wade's son is coming out and they teaching their kids to be executives. You're not learning. These people that are teaching their kids to be executives. If I'm a celebrity, my son is going to be a fucking executive no matter what their sex is. Whatever you want to be, you're going to be a fucking boss. You ain't going to be no clown model. Why? I know what happened to models. What's going to happen to his son? They're going to be touching on it. A lot of shit going to happen to models. What's wrong with you? So you got your proof, y'all. No, Dwyane Wade told me that individual was for sale. It's called a contract. It's called a deal. Fashion, modeling, TV, exploitation. Who Dwyane Wade down? What I told you, man, it's been in your face. This shit is a grooming. Meanwhile, I saw Dwyane. I ain't even sure. Dwyane Wade disgusts me, y'all. Guess what? I was proud. Because when I saw Dwyane Wade on YouTube, I get more views than him. He got a YouTube channel too. Dwyane Wade got a YouTube channel. He's so sorry, I forgot to show it to you. Yep. Nigga had 10,000 views. When I said this is their prison to the day they die. I don't care who they are. Gonna happen. You might have started somewhere else, but this is where y'all gonna end at. Now let me show you. Now we talk about OnlyFans getting shut down. We've been talking about all that. I'm just showing you her real quick because she made $1 million off that shit. London-based OnlyFans model Annie Charlotte revealed she earned $1 million in her first 2 years on the platform, as she did not know how to manage it. She found herself having over $350,000 in credit card debts. Guess what else they don't tell y'all about OnlyFans? Well, you make that much money, your ass got to pay taxes. So guess what's going to happen? A lot of women that got paid off OnlyFans, after those 3 years, them tax people coming for their ass. Trust me on that one. Trust me on that one. Trust me on that one. A lot of them going to be fucked up. But the question is, out of all the people in America that was doing that shit in the hood, you think they millionaires off that shit? So I'm telling you, anybody that I'm talking to the world, anybody that been on OnlyFans and you don't got no money put up, you the clown, you the sex toy. Because people was getting real money off that shit. Meanwhile, you still working out of hotels with nothing. So I just want y'all to see that. People been getting money. All right? Because that's why they tell you the first 2 years. I know what's up. The first 2 years where the money was made when we was in the what? House. The smart people knew. We in the house. Strip clubs closed. People that like to buy sex can't get it like that. Shit. We got this app called OnlyFans. They can tap in. And the real ones can do meet and greets called flying you out. Plus, OnlyFans was also a way of verification for what? Prostitution. But I told you the smart ones, guys, what you're going to see. Black China, all the smart ones got the money first because I told you. Real hoes, they get to the money and then that's it. They don't play. See, you're going to do shit. You're going to play around. You're going to be in a fake relationship. You're going to smoke weed. You're going to post on OnlyFans. You're going to smoke weed. You're going to go shopping. No, that's your fake ass. The real ones, real sex workers, that's what they do. They fucking go to work, they get that money, and then they check out. I'll give you a clue. Real sex workers. I'm going to give you a clue. They get that money from shannonsharpe, and then they check out. That's real sex workers. They get the bag. And then when they get the bag, they finish. That's how it goes. I guess I'll be a mom now. That's why I say they don't play with it. For you, it's going to be your whole life career. When you sex work, you're going to sex work your whole life, and you're never going to get nowhere. That's the difference when you sex. That's the difference in certain people. Thank you very much, QB. That's the difference. See that? No, other people know what real sex working is. Shannonsharpe was dealing with a real sex worker. She made $20 million in one day. Get it? His nuts gave her 20 million. See, that's a real sex worker. That's why she told you I'm retired. Because the goal of all real sex workers is to retire one day. See that? You're freaky for fun. You're freaky for poor shit. You're freaky for weed and a bunch of dumb shit, drugs. No, other people get 1,000% freaky to the 10th power strictly for that money bag. And they also have mastered the art of sex control. Meaning, they're 1,000% in tune with the goat, but they're one with the goat. They understand the goat. And they understand that when they deal with sex, it's for their sexual power to get that money. Not to be a victim of participating in freaky shit. No. All right? So you're going to see who the weirdos are and who made the money. Guess what? Y'all failed in entertainment. Y'all even failed in what? OnlyFans. Y'all failed at everything. Because I ain't stupid. Ain't nobody here damn in this country. I don't care who the hell you are. You ain't got $1 million to show me you made up OnlyFans. And if you do got it to show, you ain't going to show because, goddamn it, taxes going to be on your ass. All right? So, recap. The beauty of today is, y'all. What's up, Feisty? What's up, Shirley? Appreciate all y'all for tapping in. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I thought today was just going to be so dry, like nothing was going to be happening. But salute to y'all, man. No, everything is for real, y'all. So when I say shit, I don't be trying to diss people. I just be trying to let people know the reality of that shit. I had to talk a certain way because me and others, I'm going to say it like this, y'all. People live their life high on a pedestal. Ego, boost themselves up, arrogant. That's how we all was once upon a time. When I killed my arrogance and ego shit, that's when I started learning. I say it for a reason. Being I know a lot of people got a big complex about them. I'm this, I'm that. That's why I talk like that. I had to talk to certain people a certain way so you get it. Because when you got that's why I say when you got a big head, you don't get certain shit unless somebody talk you a certain way. So what I was trying to tell you is the end of an era just means you had 30 years on the top. You were favorited because you were the cash cow. You guys were proven commodities. Hey, you were proven to be good money handlers. You also have proved to be good shepherds. And one thing which y'all do not get, the billionaires of today are the ones that made their millions off hip-hop. The billionaires today are all the people that had their money invested in hip-hop. So when I say the 30th anniversary or the end of an era for you, if you really pay attention, it was a 30-year come up for everybody else. A lot of people are living heaven on earth because they had money invested in hip-hop 30 years ago. Hip-hop was a game. And after 2000 came in, when I'm executive, no matter how much money I put up, it's going to flip, guaranteed. CDs selling out of stores like crack rock all across the world. That's what hip-hop do. Then you're going to see. That's what I mean. Pay attention. Tommy Hilfiger got to get hip-hop models. Ralph Lauren had to get, you're going to say he had to cater to hip-hoppers. That was all the plot. You know about Tyson Beckford? You're going to see Tyson Beckford always was around the rappers. Because that was Ralph Lauren being smart. I'm going to hire me a black man. He's going to hang around those rappers, and they're going to buy my polo, my Ralph Lauren. That's what hip-hop does. It makes my clothes. When they see that Wu-Tang video, and they're going to go run by all that shit. Hip, but I tell you, you don't get it. Let's say if people would have been stopped wearing Tommy, been stopped wearing polo, been stopped wearing, when Brand Poobah made Jabot popping, and then Cash Money and them picked it back up. No, Jabot would have been crashed when they was able to sell Jabot jeans for $70, $100 back then. When I tell you guys, you got to pay attention. Everybody went to another level. So you're looking at Pepsi, but you're not looking at all the money Pepsi made off hip-hop concerts. You're not looking at Pepsi on Mountain Dew when you saw all those hip-hop Mountain Dew commercials. You're not looking at that. And y'all ghettos, y'all store Mountain Dew always went hand in hand with hip-hop, one of y'all favorite. Y'all don't understand when they say hip-hop your culture. You know, let me break down hip-hop as your culture and how everybody get paid off it. Let me explain. I can walk in any store, 7-Eleven, corner store, don't matter. This is what hip-hop do. I go in the store. I'm going to get me some what? Blunts. What's the hottest blunts they're selling? What rapper say that? What Snoop Dogg said he smoked? Backwoods? Let me get a pack of them backwoods. $8 a pack. The company Backwood, money invested. The company Backwood somewhere in Kentucky, whatever, they eating off hip-hop. Because that rapper, that Backwood going to sell. See, that's how it works. Now you in the store, guess what? Rap snacks. Your potato chips, the rappers. You got your rap potato chips. You got your hip-hop blunt. You got your hip-hop chips. Now, you're going to go to the drink part. You always drip with commercials. You guys love soda. Well, here you have it. Which one you like? Crush, Mountain Dew. Here you go, hip-hoppers. Which one? Oh, no. Now we got you into the new shit. What's that new knockoff shit we've been pushing on y'all? It's so lame, I forgot the name. A fake-ass Sprite. Yeah, we always push out fake-ass shit because that's what y'all like, right? Y'all hip-hoppers will mean y'all big-ass kids, your cartoon characters, so the store set up just for y'all. See that? Bingo, man. It's a plot. It's a marketing thing. See the market? Now, I'm going to show you again what I said. Thank you, Nappy Image. The marketing is they're big-ass kids. Now, when I gave y'all the scenario of all your shit look alike, think of this looking like your potato chip section in the store, the caddy section. This look like the blunt section, right? Go look at your blunt section right now. Your name, they look like the blunt section. That's the mark. Know what it also is? Companies understood how to market they shit like hip-hop. Here you go right here, family. You notice how years ago, the blunts and the blunt rappers started looking a certain way. They'd start looking like hip-hop albums to an extent. See? The display case. They make it look like some rap shit, the letters, graffiti. So I'm saying? Tell y'all what it's all about. Marketing, y'all. Marketing. Hip-hop. Now, when I say everybody got rich off hip-hop, you're not looking at all those knockoff blunts that came out and got paid. Because we in that phase, I smoke this one, I smoke that one, I smoke Game, I smoke this. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know Game was nothing but Garcia Vega blunts. Garcia Vega blunts was expensive. They've been selling. We used to smoke them before all that shit. Like, we've been graduated from Phillies and all that. Teenagers were smoking Garcia Vegas, buying a $3 blunt in a glass case. Been doing that. So, Garcia Vega understood we got to make some money off this rap shit. Backwood winning, Philly blunt winning. We coming out with that Game shit. And you're going to see they dropped that blunt called Game. And a lot of us in New York and all over, we thought that was the Game's blunts. The rapper, the Game, when he was winning, we thought that was his blunts. But it wasn't. It was made by Garcia Vega. They just called it Game because it was hip-hop blunts. And then you started seeing smoke shacks. When you go in a smoke shack in your neighborhood, it look just like this, don't it? Yeah, hip-hop, man. It's an art form of selling y'all shit, and you're going to buy it because that's y'all life. Cartoon characters. So, miax tore that whole shit up. Here's the proof. Real trending, not fake topics. 448,000. And if I really be fucking real with you, that's the most posts I've seen a rapper get all year. You see BIRDMAN, right? 11,000. I told you nobody cares about them no more. Nobody cares about them, y'all. Meanwhile, you see Snoop there. Snoop ain't been with Master P all this time, but he went this time. See, Snoop know better. Look, Snoop said, man, I ain't wearing that fake ass death row chain, man. I'm real death row. See that right there, y'all? You even see him holding. He made a no limit chain to look like a death row chain. You looking at Master P when he made the fake death row. After Biggie and Tupac was out of here, fake death row. You see it now, right? So I told you, now that you're not drunk off 40s, now that you ain't smoking big pack of blunts, you're going to see it all clear. Just go back into the past. You'll see it. Stole death row whole shit because they knew about certain things. Master P was wise. He knew somebody had to fill that death row gap. Somebody had to fulfill the gap of Death Row and Tupac. And had to keep putting out hits like Bad Boy. See, one thing you got to understand about Bad Boy, they were putting that music out the most. He got that from Bad Boy. dropping all them albums, got all those groups, dropping Total, Biggie. I Got Married coming up. We Won't Stop. He got that from Diddy. Don't get that twisted. That's why you're going to see when I say a little bit of Diddy and everybody. Then you see pictures with Diddy wearing them hats too. Okay. No, y'all. This Master P movement was a cloning of Death Row and Bad Boy with the Louisiana, the home of what? Gumbo, which show you they know about what? Mixing styles. They masters of mixing styles. I'll give them that. It's a Louisiana thing, man. That's why you'll see in Louisiana, they got a little bit of West Coast, they got a little bit of East Coast, and they got down south. And they got a little bit of Chicago too. Because they gumbo. That's them right there. They can adapt to a lot. Also, I told y'all the history, which I don't know. In history, 100 years ago, early 1900s, it was a connection of New York and New Orleans. Always been. It's a secret history of New York and New Orleans. And the clue is jazz. Same thing with Chicago. Jazz. The Renaissance era. That is the real connection of Louisiana, Chicago, and New York. But it's always been a connection. So when Jay-Z is with that Creole, that's not by mistake. They know the history of that shit. Yeah. It was a time where a lot of Creole women moved to New York City in the early 1900s. A lot of them. That's where your light-skinned woman and all that shit come from. A lot of things happen, y'all. So on that note, y'all got that part. Now, let's get back to the facts. Let's get to thank you very much, Lena. Thank you very much. I'm sorry about that. Just let's go back to the facts. Now you know the group is over. Now you know the group is over. Y'all all know the group is officially over because Turk, one of the members, himself has been destroying his own group. You have never saw any rapper disrespecting their own label mates, you know, their own creation, their own. He's destroying it. He's destroying them, y'all. Let's just go. Turk just went in on IG. He just went on IG Live and said, Cash Money got washed up by No Limit on Verzuz. He said they got washed. Now, you got to understand, for you to say your homeboys got their ass kicked, bingo. So, Birdman was mad because before that, Turk was already exposing him. Turk pulled out paperwork on BG to say BG is a rat. So, Turk drew a line in the sand with them, y'all. I'm going to keep it all the way real right now. I think No Limit tore Cash Money ass up tonight. That's what Turk said. So you should know by now, it's officially over. You also know Lil Wayne didn't come. No, y'all. I'm going to say it again. After Birdman went to sleep on stage, Turk ain't fucking with that shit no more. After BG went to sleep in that car in broad daylight, no. Maybe Turk just don't want to get high again. And maybe Turk is trying to be nice and don't expose their behavior. All right? Because when Birdman was talking, y'all, all right, for now, okay, y'all make sure you Google it and watch Birdman talking for yourself, and you're going to see Birdman sound like he was high, smacked out his fucking mind. Either that or Birdman is going brain dead. To make it clear for y'all, maybe Birdman is turning into Muhammad Ali, y'all. Get it? I think that's what Birdman doing. I'm not fucking playing. I'm not playing with you. Because this more than once now. This more than once. More than once. You know the other video we looked at Birdman falling asleep in broad daylight at a goddamn basketball game? Somebody talking to him, he falling asleep on you. That's Grandpa. I told you why they Grandpa. Grandpa, you fall asleep on your ass. That's Birdman now. He went to sleep standing up. The only people I know that sleep standing up is dope heads. That's it. Lean back. Other than that, I don't know about that. So now, as after today, y'all, pay attention to Birdman. You will see it for he going out bad. I'm not playing with you. Birdman act like he doodle on himself in public. So when you see all these pamper commercials, the pins, yeah, that's for y'all too. DeionSanders, it's a reason why DeionSanders, the brand Depends got to deal with Colorado and Deion too. Because I think Birdman be shitting on himself too. I think some of them will start become senile, man. I'm not playing with you. When you've been all that drugs, and plus, you know, that dog food make them poot and shit. So I won't be surprised if Birdman ain't either shitting on himself or wearing a diaper. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. And see, what y'all don't get, what certain people do, the biggest secret and joke is this. When I was young, me and my friends saw this movie called CB4. In the CB4, it shows you a part where rappers will be in a fucking nursing home and they're still going to be rappers. They were showing me they're going to be these characters until they fucking die. It showed me when they was in a funeral home and Flavor Flav said, yeah, boy, and DMC was walking around with a fucking cane and a goddamn walker. They were telling me rappers are going to be rappers forever. So when I saw it playing out in real life, I never forgot CB4. When I said, yo, y'all, they're going to be characters to the day they die. Birdman is not going to evolve into a businessman with a suit and tie. No, he's going to stay Birdman. But now Birdman getting old. Birdman can't even move on stage. Fuck walking around. He can't even move. And I'm going to tell you again, watch the part. What I'm going to show you. Back in the day, Master P was lit jumping around. Oh, outside nah, you know how Master P was jumping around. Watch that shit now. Watch how Master P them jumping around. They just bouncing up and down. They can't jump like that no more, y'all. That shit funny as hell. It was funny as hell watching Master P trying to jump like he used to jump. He can't do it no more. That shit funny as hell. It looked like a bunch of kids like hopping like bunnies. You just see them hopping like bunnies, y'all. Meaning they wasn't, you know, before when they jumping, it's like they lit jump. No, it was like they were like bunnies hopping up and down. Like that shit funny as fuck. Make sure today, if you want a good laugh, watch Master P performing and jumping up and down. And just think about the video. See, you ain't gonna get it unless you remember the videos. How they was lit. Master P always jumped up and down, huh? You get it? Then you're gonna see he was trying. And it was a bunch of old heads on the stage. They were just barely, they were just bouncing up and down a little bit. They were trying, y'all. They were trying. And that shit was funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie about that. But the truth is, they saying No Limit slaughtered their ass. Even Turk from Cash Money had to say the truth about the shit. When I said, family, you gotta just tell the truth. It ain't about who you like. He said, what's that? He had to tell the truth. Because he know, Turk know, if I don't separate myself from them, I'm not going to have nothing left. I also think Turk was smart. You know what I think Turk did? I think Turk was smart and said, yo, being that they performing, I'm going to throw my own event and we going to watch it together. I think that's what Turk did. So if he did that, that was smart too. See what I'm saying? I still get my money. I'm going to have my own shit. Like, you know, it could be, come watch the show with Turk and charge for that. And I'm going to chill with my people and we're going to do it like I'm going to still get my money. So I'm just showing y'all. He said, I know what Turk doing. Turk is trying to say the last of his name he can say. He know what's up. And he also know Turk ain't dumb. If I get away from Baby, if I leave them alone, guess what? Maybe next time Lil Wayne go on tour, he put me on. So I'm saying? So Turk ain't dumb. Turk know if I'm with Lil Wayne, I can get money with Lil Wayne. I'll be all right. But if I let my name get wrong with them, I'm fucking finished. They're already calling Birdman and BG lovers. They're already saying they fruity dope heads. They can't even rap. They forgetting their verses. They clowns. Now, what they saying about Birdman? Let me show y'all in real time. So you see, they say they got demolished. Birdman top 5 funniest niggas all when they mad. Saying Birdman funny as hell when he mad. Because he was talking, y'all. Now this is why I don't want to forget. When he was talking, he called Turk a little bitch. He like, yeah, Turk, little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because he know Turk been dissing him, trolling him. So he like, yeah, Turk, we gonna see you. But he was sounding feminine, y'all. He was sounding like a bitch. And people caught it. He was sounding drunk, even though he was sounding high, slurring, stuck, and repetitive. He told the same exact speech he always tell after the show. I got BG and Turk. You know, I met them when I was young. And I first started, Cash Money. I like your Birdman. I heard you say that shit more than once, bro. That's a fucking script, bro. That's all you know now, Birdman. His brain fucked up, y'all. Told you they be on scripts. So this is what I'm showing you. And people that be on scripts, you make them keep subscriptions because they brain be prescriptions. People that be on scripts, you keep them on prescriptions, meds. So what I'm showing you is this. Birdman losing his marbles, y'all. Let's look at the circus. That's why I write that there. This shit was the Universal Soul Circus. It's a reason why the Universal Soul Circus stopped. Because the rappers are the circus. Let's go. All eyes will be on hip-hop. So I'm showing you the purpose of Verzuz is a rebranding now. Verzuz went somewhere else. It's all about that money now. It's about the investments, people investing, getting this money of all y'all old characters that y'all love. It also is a sign that y'all not going to no more concerts. Y'all going to watch that shit online. Y'all love them so much, right? Well, now you're going to pay to watch them even more. You're going to spend more money to watch them now than back then. Some of these old rappers are actually making more money now than they ever made back then. Yep, due to streaming and how much I love them. Let's speed it up. I mean, Turk started all this shit from Drunk Champs. I ain't tell you what they said about Birdman. Let me speed it up. Birdman has to be a low-key FAGOT. No reason his old ass has to act that hard. Now, why would they say that? Birdman has to be a low-key FA, you know what? Told you what they saying about them. When you hear him talking, it's coming out now. It's coming out now. It's coming out. It just is, y'all. They're showing feminine behavior as well. It's not just talking. It's not just their preference. They're showing feminine behavior that they never really like women like that. That's why a lot of the old hip-hop shit I can't tolerate too, because it's just too much man energy. Man, there's not no woman involved. They don't do nothing no more. They don't be rapping with no woman twerking. They don't do shit. It's just a bunch of men, bro. I'm in real life, I don't hang around a bunch of men all the time. It gets boring. It's corny. It just is. It is. I don't know what to tell you. If we 20 deep right now, 10 deep, 5 deep, okay, we finna, okay, well, okay, it's gonna get boring, bro. Where the girls at? Where the chicks at? Where they at? You know what fun I like to have, bro? With the bros, let's have a competition now. Who can get the most chicks? We're gonna go to this club. Let's see who get the most. Let's see who get. Now we're gonna play another game called, bro. Let's see who get. Let's see who get the baddest woman. All 20 of us. Let's see who get the most numbers. Let's do something, bro. I like competition like that. You wanna be, you know, your competition's other shit. That shit boring, bro. See what I'm saying? When you with a lot of people, a lot of men. And what happens is, another thing happens. When you're around a lot of men, your brain starts shutting down. It just does. Women keep your ass going. Now, you see, I told you they also use AI. They do a lot of shit. Can you see grandpas looking old? They look just like, they look like Lance Rivera in the face, right? When y'all watching a guy named Lance, almost 60, with that fucking pink-ass jogging suit. That's right. No, y'all, this is the reality of the shit. I was supposed to joke on this. I'm supposed to joke on this shit. I joke on this. So anybody that don't know no better, they gonna know one thing about me. He's not with none of that shit. He's not like them. Told you it's set up where you get older, you're gonna be a fucking clown, guys. That's right. You're gonna put on your fucking makeup and you're gonna put on your fucking lip gloss and you're gonna perform. They are the clowns, y'all. Well, where the rappers go, they're clowns. Get it? All right. So that's why they being dragged in this. But they call him Birdman or you know what. Even though y'all know those rumors been out, even though y'all know it been videos, I'm letting you know what people are saying right now. Birdman has to be a low-key, you know what. No reason his old ass has to act that hard. Cause when they was in gangster rap, they had to act real hard in this industry. Even though they saw them kiss, they seen it all. They saw them wear pocketbooks. They still believe in Birdman, y'all. They seen what happened to Young Thugs. They still believe in Birdman. They still don't get it. Still don't get it. Still don't get it. So, it's a reason why Birdman got that 5-point star on the top of his head. Because he's a what? Goat man, goat man. That's right. So, on that note, y'all, I'm going to be out. I'm not going to stay long today. DeionSanders will be fired. Watch the script, y'all. This is friend. His friend Warren Sapp is under fire for kicking shit, acting a fool. They say he acting violent around those children. DeionSanders put him on the coaching staff, and they got blowed out. DeionSanders got blowed out. The other team had 50-something points. Blowed out. Ex-NFL players. Look, y'all, they both was in the NFL. They both supposed to be so great. DeionSanders so fucking great. He played 2 sports. He's prime time. Warren Sapp. If they were so good in the NFL, why are they getting blown out by college teams and getting out coached by college coaches that never played in the NFL? But see, being that Deion hires his friends are going to help get him fired. So remember, I told y'all, Deion Sanders will be fired. I'm just giving y'all an update. See his friend? Criminal. See that? Verse 48, criminal. Warren Sapp. I'm asking you again. Was it wise for Deion Sanders to put him on his coaching staff at a college around students? Was that a smart move, y'all? His last charge was prostitution. You see Deion friend? Prostitution. Hey, he got another Deion friend. Prostitution. Got him on that college campus. You see it? You see Shannon on campus? You're not getting it. When Shannon got caught with a 20-year-old, she the age of a college student. Deion, your friend's getting caught with college students. Huh? How is Shannon trying to convince me he's getting more views? So Shannon want me to think he's getting more views after being on TV. See, I know what's up. See, when Shannon was on TV, he wasn't playing with them views. Y'all didn't get it? Do your homework. How the hell is he getting more views than when he was on TV? How is he getting more views since he's been accused and sued? How is he getting views with Warren G on his platform? Stop it, Shannon. Stop it. When I said he want me to think he get more views than all the dialogue. Stop it, Shannon. He wanted me to think everybody want to know. Stop it. Y'all use sauce because you don't want nobody to know you're losing. Shannon, when I seen your views, but you only had a fucking 100 likes, nigga, I know you put sauce in your channel. I don't get numbers because they don't push my shit. But guess what? I get 500 likes every day. I get 500 likes every fucking day. So I love y'all to death to hit the like button, even though I don't ask. You know why y'all real? Because I don't beg to hit the like button. You know why y'all super real? I never asked you to do it, and y'all do it every fucking day. That's real shit, and I appreciate it. I knew Shannonsharpe views were fake because he only had 100 likes. There's no such thing as that. When I'm doing this fucking live, I'm going to have 100 likes when I'm finished, y'all. I told you it's ways I know YouTube. You won't trick me. I know percentages of likes. I know percentages of comments. Let me correct myself. He only be having 100 comments and shit like that. I'm talking about a video with hundreds of thousands. His video, my bad, excuse me. He got a video. His videos that have 100,000+ views, 500 likes or 1,000 likes with 100 comments. 100 comments, which means no humans interacting. No humans interacting like that, y'all. Well, my channel is based on watch hours, not fucking post views. Yeah, I know I showed you my watch hours before. I prove people sit down and watch my shit. Millions of hours of watch time. You want to expose them? You look at their watch time. It's very simple. No, sauce. A lot of sauce. Shannonsharpe want us to think he's getting more views after being kicked off TV, after we saw him with all these bums on his shit has-beens. No, that's your channel is not grow. Stop the bullshit, Shannon. All right? You just don't want people to see you only get 19,000 a day now. Stop being petty, bro. Stop it. You don't get accused of touching on doing what you did and get more views. No. Fake shit. Now look, Deion friends. See it? Now you got it. Prisoners, criminals, payouts. The Florida program, prison. Huh? Prison. They're gonna talk what they gonna talk about all day. Prison, penal system, penitentiary. That's y'all program. See it? Y'all always going to prison, especially in Florida. See Florida? Florida. When I say certain places, it's always going to be bad for you. Meanwhile, Kevin Garnett and them turning to Wendy Williams, gossiping, talking. Told you they don't know they look like feminine bitches now. That's why I say the revelation this whole year, Diddy trial included, was everybody we thought was straight and masculine, they're really punks. That's what it's all about. Let me give you the last hint. Their whole life, they played these straight tough guy roles. Watch them now and think, when you're watching them, think Wendy Williams and you'll see it clear. Get it? When you see Birdman, same revelation. He was supposed to be this tough guy, Birdman gangster. No proof of him doing nothing to nobody. Now he's being exposed as what? This fake tough guy? That's really a flower. Told you that's what this whole year was about. Cameron, Mace back together again. Same shit. They're all the same. They was real. But in this game, they had to be real fake. And once you got to play the role and you become real fake, you actually start liking being fake because they pay you for the shit. Get it? So boom. If I put a wig on Birdman right now, he would look just like a granny. Can you see it? Like a granny. Imagine Birdman with a gray wig on. He look like a granny. Y'all stop it. So, no. Also show you something else. What? Y'all know about life. You ain't noticing that these rappers get older. They look more feminine as they get older. You know older men in real life. Older men don't look feminine as they get older. Y'all know this shit. No, they all start to look like lollipops. I'm not when I said they stuck around too long, that's their revelation. Meaning, this is why I look at them. Hey, I don't care what celebrity you are. You know what I look at when I first see you? I want to be coming out. I wonder if it's starting to show. I wonder if they're going to show themselves. I wonder how they keeping themselves up. Damn, did they get all the way turned out from the game? Did they get all the way drugged out? Did they start liking a lot of shit? That's what I look at. Because it doesn't look like they are who they are, player. You'll see Master P looking like Little Richard and Baby. Because just like Little Richard, they got to put on makeup. I thought it was for stage. No, they got to put on fucking makeup. Just like Little Richard did. Got to put on lip gloss. You know how they smart? Master P say, no, put that bear color on my shit. Don't put that other shit on. I ain't putting that shit on. Bingo. You see the lips, you see the face. That's the rappers. The trick was you was never supposed to know. Makeup. Ladies, you have no clue. These rappers have been getting better makeup treatment than all of y'all. Period. Guess what else rappers know? The secret is Cameron and Mace know more about makeup than you guys. Go watch It Is What It Is. It's the truth. So, on that note, let us go. Let us not ruin our Monday. It is Monday Day. Get to it. Oh, yeah, you see the show, right? Master P No Limit. See that shirt off? That's for the fans. See that, bro? That's for you. Male stripper on deck. What's good, bro? That's the Punisher. Get it? Hey, that's what they was doing, y'all. That's y'all perverts, old heads. You see the goat? You see the goat? You see the DJ? No, this shit is a circus clown show. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. We at a point where No Limit and Cash Money was supposed to be competing with businesses. Our Creole spot better than y'all's. They supposed to have restaurants downtown New Orleans. They got beef like that. The No Limit bar, that shit popping. The Cash Money, that shit popping. They got 2 casinos. They supposed to be having that fight now, y'all. Sorry. They supposed to be fighting out with businesses. Well, Birdman and Master P was trying to prove to me which one of them were the richest and the smartest. I'll smart you. I got that deal. Nope, you got proof. That nigga's not Bill Gates. That nigga's not Jeff Bezos. You got the proof. You got the proof now, y'all. No. That's what they were supposed to do. You got the proof. Jay-Z was a fake-ass Bill Gates. He was a fake Bill Gates, y'all. You got the proof. They don't have nowhere on their level money. They didn't establish the companies they built. They didn't do shit. Now, when it comes to that stage, and when it comes to them goddamn cameras, they ain't no fucking joke. That's their job. Because they entertainers. Just know what they saying about Birdman. They saying Turk was on Drunk Champs. I was the first to say that. Drunk Champs. Told you. Drunk Champs is a joke. That's what it is, man. Your whole arrogant clown. So the rappers know it's a free money grab. All right? So for New Orleans, I'm going to tell y'all this. That was y'all last concert. All right? You see these uniforms? That was y'all clue. I'm going to give y'all a hint. You see these uniforms? You saw them on the screen. You saw the rappers with it. Them same uniforms going to be in y'all neighborhoods, just like Philly. I gave you a clue. Now watch it happen. Thank you very much, Black. That's what happened. And I say that's your last concert. The clue's always in your face. Soon, you see them uniforms? You're going to see a lot of them on ground. That's right. They're going to be in third. They're going to be on all awards. That's right. So stay tuned, guys. Oh, yeah. Did they say it's a hurricane called Hurricane Melissa coming? I got to do more homework on that. Because Melissa might be another Katrina coming. Yeah. On that note, for sure, y'all enjoy y'all day. I'm going to get out the way. Y'all stay tuned. See the fake death row? You see it now, don't y'all? Fake ass. He made her be Lady Rage. Master P being fake ass Suge. See, Snoop Dogg there. He tried to trick you, make you think Silk the Shocker was Daz. You know what I'm saying? That's what he tried to do, man. And Mystical, that's Danny boy. See, he ain't slick. He tried to flip it. That's all it is, y'all. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. We out. What's up, Lorraine? What's up, everybody? What's up, Hera? Miss Be Loyal, Tara, King of the Village, Big Phil. Everybody in the replay, shout out to y'all. I must go. 1.